Okay guys, I'm gonna show you how to tint a window. So first of all, this one's already done. We just finished this one. Now we've got to do this one. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray down the window, always starting at the top. And the reason I do that is because I'm gonna use this flat razor blade to scrape. It won't scratch the glass, but it'll scrape off anything that's stuck to the glass over the years. So every inch of this window is gonna get covered. Okay. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray it down again. And the reason for this, we're gonna use our squeegee. And what that's gonna do is anything left over on the glass, it's just gonna kind of fall to the bottom of the window. And the window will be super clean. Okay. So again, just like the razor blade, you always wanna start at the top. You want to work your way all the way down the glass, making sure that it's touching everything. Okay. Now I'm just going to kind of dry off some of the water. Now it is time to roll the film. So we always pre-cut our windows just to make it easy, so when we start filming we can just kind of fly through the house. So the first thing you want to do is you want to break the seal. So check this out. On the film, there's the film that goes on the window and there's this protective seal. And on the inside of this, there's an adhesive that reacts with water. And that's what makes sure that the film sticks to the window. So I'm going to break it all the way down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the window down again. And this water is the water that's going to be behind the film that's going to make that adhesive stick. So you want to make sure it's all the way covered. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the film at the top of the glass and line up my top edge and just start unrolling. Okay, now this is that liner that was protecting that adhesive, and the way I unrolled it made sure that it was on the outside and easy to get off. So what you'll notice is this top edge, this is called a factory edge. It's cut from the factory, so it's straight, so I don't need to cut that one. But on both other sides, we've overlapped, so we can make our cuts and make sure that the film is snug to the glass. So now the next step is we are going to spray down this side of the film so we don't crease it or damage it. And we're going to force out all the water behind the film with this tool right here. This is called a hard card. And it's just a big piece of rubber that kind of glides along the film. So as I'm going through this, you're going to notice these bubbles just kind of go away. You always want to do a T motion. So see how it's kind of shaped like a T? This allows me to just get all the water out from behind it. Next step is I'm going to use what's called a hard card, and I'm going to use a razor blade, and I'm going to cut these edges so the side pieces fall off and it fits perfectly to the glass. So I'm just guiding it with that hard card, and the blade is pressed up against the glass and it's cutting the film as I'm moving down the window. So if I did that right, it should just kind of fall. I'm gonna do this edge. And again, it should just fall if I did it right. So now we're gonna do the bottom. And boom, all the excess film is now off. So this is the last step, and it's the most important. This is the step that makes sure that we're not gonna have bubbling or peeling down the road. So I always wanna start at the top because gravity is gonna force that water, if there's any sitting in this upper part, down behind the film. So the reason we're doing this is to force out any water, make sure it's not trapped back there. Now I take that hard card and I put paper towel around it, and I continue to change the position because as I'm forcing water out, it's filling this paper towel, and this paper towel is absorbing it, and I've always got to make sure that I've got a dry piece so it absorbs the water. So again, I'm just going to change it. Boom, that's how you film a window.